Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm just going to do a general reading using our mantras and affirmations as overall, and then some identifiers, and see where the masculine feminine energy is. Maybe even clarify with a little herbal tarot, which I'll read from the book because it also has some stuff in there for health and spirituality as well, uses, so that may be something that may connect or confirm for you, okay? And then we'll polish it off at the end, depending on what it is, with an oracle. I haven't decided which one yet. We'll see where this takes us first. See what mantra or affirmation for the overall energy. Spirit for the collective. What is the overall energy? What affirmation or mantra? Lisa, thank you. There we go. The overall energy. I am eternally grateful for the miraculous unfolding of my life. All right. So we'll start with some identifiers from my previously archaic identifier deck with all the zodiacs and stuff on it. And just go with what's stickered on the cards. I just took a plain card deck and added stickers to it. Nothing fancy. In my early days, trying to identify what was on my board, on my table. We'll get a couple spirit, please. Who are we talking about? Whose energy is this? 4. One more. All right. There's also alphabet letters on there as well, so that may be useful. All right, I guess that's it. All right, we got 2. We have an air sign, K, U. We have D. We also have Taurus, or it could also be the bull in the Chinese zodiac, and Aquarius. And any placement high aspected for that. All right. D, U, and K are the initials, letters. Those might be significant. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to use my old school Kipper deck by Alexander Mushrick. I can never say his name right. This thing is so bent. This is my first deck with the Kipper to identify. I haven't used it in a while, so we're going to go ahead and pull a card from it. And we have Success in Love, number 15, breaks down to a 6. So be similar to the Lovers card in the Fin de Siècle deck. Let's do one more. Ooh, involving a rich man. Similar to the Wealthy Man card in the Fin de Siècle. Number 13 breaks down to a 4. That might be significant to you. Can you even see him? Now you can see him. Okay. Could be a younger person, someone that might be entrepreneurial, has a business, great with finance, good with numbers, that sort of thing. Doesn't have to be. Let's see here. We're going to pull from the location identifier to see if there's any bucket list. Maybe if they've traveled there, they live there, they want to go there. They like these aspects of the weather, that sort of thing. It could be personality trait oriented regarding the environment and location. Get a couple of those. There's 1, there's 2. Perfect. All right. Perhaps Australia is important in some form or fashion, and a flood or flooding area, or maybe a place that had flooded before. Perhaps they travel to Australia. So I'm going to stick these over here. Make room. There you go. I'll pull some masculine, feminine energy. Soul energy assessment on the situation. It needs to be worked on. Clearly it's about love. Or something loving, or maybe a partnership. Could be in business, it's possible. Work, love, life, y'all. definitely feels more soulmatey rather than karmic, right? Okay. So what do you got? All right. We have Saraswati, Enlightenment. All right, boys, what do you have for us? My dudes, our awesome higher dimensional dudes. Let me get one more shuffle. This stick's a little tricky for me, just because it's odd shape. All right, here we go. What do you got for us? All right. And we have Dionysus, Ecstasy, but on the shadow side. Overindulgence, perhaps. But Saraswati here talks about enlightenment, so it tells me it's more spiritual oriented. Insight and wisdom and study, perhaps for a greater purpose, right? But a situation in which you would need to be able to balance work and play, because that may be a factor. Is there too much of one? Okay. All right. Let's get out Herbal Tarot and see if there's anything helpful in that card. With that deck. And I love this deck because, you know, there's herbs on each and every one of them, and they all have different meanings. And they also include in the supplemental book the uses spiritually and medicinally, so that might be helpful as identifiers as well, or just might be able to give you some sort of intuitive ping. So I'll go ahead. And we have two. Nice. So maybe this is a very good beginning, but you do need to balance things out. You've got the Ace of Wands in the upright and the Queen of Cups. So you could also be dealing with a water sign feminine energy necessarily. Doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but it could be involved. And the Ace of Wands, the herb on there is yarrow. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've looked at this book, so that'll be fun for me to go through it again. It's been at least a year. All right. Yarrow, Achillea millefolium, root power of fire. A hand emerges from the clouds, embracing a wand and a sprig of yarrow. The life force of the spirit is fully acknowledged and accepted. The shafts of light are the inner illumination that one can experience. It is time for revelation and enlightenment. Saraswati, she's got you. All right. Be willing to face the truth, whatever it may be. And it seems like it could be something emotional and intuitive, given that the Queen of Cups is there as well. The card also represents triumph and success of an endeavor or project. All one needs to do to be assured of success is to learn the power of consistency in endeavor, to pace oneself accordingly, and to follow an enterprise through to completion. And your rich man there does talk about perseverance and working hard. You know, a very strong business-minded person, right? Okay. Yarrow. Spiritual properties. Yarrow has the capacity to open the mind and the seventh chakra to inspirations and revelations from spirit. It is cleansing to the body and the aura and will offer protection against invasive thought forms. One will hear one's own internal music more clearly as the blockages are cleared. Its medicinal properties, long associated with the divinatory I Ching of the Chinese, yarrow is a common wayside herb found in diverse areas of the world. It is assigned to this ace because it promotes warmth and circulation throughout the body and throughout one's being. The leaves and blossoms promote sweating for the treatment of fevers, colds, and flu. They aid digestion, relieve menstrual cramps, staunch bleeding, and generally assist blood circulation throughout the body. For fevers, they can be combined with elderflowers, peppermint, boneset, cayenne, and ginger. For high blood pressure, yarrow is combined with hawthorn flowers, linden flowers, and European mistletoe. The keywords on this card: directness, insights, and breakthroughs, enlightenment, simplicity, and harmony. The affirmation on the card, and I love this deck for this because it offers all of this. And if you guys want, I could totally do affirmation shorts of this deck. I might have to because it's fun. And they're nice to have every day. Drop a comment down below if you'd like that. Okay. The affirmation. I am a child of the universe. I embrace the illuminations revealed. Herbal allies. Boneset, chrysanthemum flowers, and peppermint. And we have the Queen of Cups. Oh, I passed up that section. Love how every book has it differently organized. All right, here we go. There you are, lady. Lady's Mantle is the herb. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the Latin name. I think it's Camellia vulgaris, water of water. The queen sits on a rock surrounded by the sea of emotions, and yet is close to the shore of earth, representing a centering and grounding of the emotions. To further strengthen this symbolism, she is situated behind Lady's Mantle, an herb whose main function is to coalesce the water, emotions, and earth, manifestation, elements within. The Queen of Cups represents a woman in full command of her powers of visions and dreams. She knows what she has to offer and what she is capable of receiving. She is not lost in hopeless romantic delusions, but like the moon, she is able to reflect to others what they most need to see in themselves. She loves the ocean or large bodies of water and is inspired and healed by their proximity. Our queen definitively chooses not to indulge in feelings of loss or deprivation in affairs of the heart, but she should watch that she does not indulge in extreme mood changes, thereby deceiving herself and others as to the precise nature of her real feelings. And that's what connects with Dionysus being on the shadow side there, that imbalance, right? Lady's Mantle, spiritual properties. This herb symbolizes the power of control, especially over the emotions relating to others. It can therefore help overcome an excessive dependency on another, and thus help evolve a greater sense of our true worth and needs. The medicinal properties of Lady's Mantle. Lady's Mantle is primarily used to regulate menstrual bleeding. It can be used both internally and externally, such as in a douche for treating vaginal discharge. I'm not going to pronounce its Latin name. I'm going to botch it so bad. All right. It can also be used for treating diarrhea. Good to know. However, note, this herb should be avoided during pregnancy. Okay. Keywords: clarity and knowledge of needs and desires of the self or others, self-acceptance, appreciation of one's limitations and gifts, moodiness, empathy for another, or instead collapsing into another's problems. So it could have a flip side even in the upright. Okay. The affirmation on the card is, I receive satisfaction and joy in sharing another. Beautiful. Herbal allies: chaste berries, raspberry leaf, and black hawk. All right. And with that, I'm going to pull from the new deck, Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, and we'll get some advice from one of our Ascended Mentors. What advice, Spirit? Who wants to come through? Our Queen of Cups looks like they're on the right track. They just need to stay balanced and keep everything in check, right? Okay. Nice. Especially if this is a love situation, right? All right, we got two. Nice. We have Holy Amethyst. We'll read him in a second. Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Holy Amethyst is the twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel, the angel who helps us transmute negative experiences into love and learning. He is the keeper of the violet flame, which helps us release anything that is no longer serving us. Holy Amethyst also enables us to look over our past fears and challenges and draw wisdom and learning from them. Unlike Zadkiel, for many years she was not mentioned in spiritual texts, and I believe this was because her miraculous support wasn't needed on earth as it is now. To connect deeply with her light, hold her namesake crystal. The message on the card: you are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. Thinking about that, going back to the diarrhea, right? Oh, talk about a tangible connection there. Oh my goodness. All right, anyway, it's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, will, and actions to bring about life-fulfilling, dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. And we have Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. All right, where are you, buddy? All right, here we are. Saint Germain was born in France in the 18th century and is said to have been given a new identity because he was the love child of two very powerful people. He was well educated and able to rub shoulders with royalty. He was also deeply interested in magic, alchemy, and the cosmos, and be able to perform real-life miracles and turn lead into gold. Now he helps us move beyond social limitations to connect with the right people for the highest good. He's still a master alchemist and able to help us turn whatever is leaden in our life into something that is golden. His twin flame is Lady Portia, or Portia, I have to look that up so I pronounce her name right. And he is the keeper of the violet flame. And here we go, right next to Holy Amethyst, right? The powerful etheric retreat where we can release karma. Karma is the spiritual law of cause and effect. We experience many levels of karma. Some we inherit from our family, and some from the people we keep helping out of the problems they keep creating. Saint Germain is here now to clear your energy so that you no longer have the weight of the world or your loved one's world on your shoulders. Be aware that an old pattern is leaving your life and creating space for something more loving to enter. Visualize yourself surrounded by a fiery violet cloak to release all the karma you no longer need. There you go, guys. I am eternally grateful for the miraculous unfolding of my life. Have a good day. Bye.